Welcome to Dreams of Music and Makeup if you've never been here. Otherwise, welcome back. I'm really glad to see you here. This is a little earlier than I anticipated for a rerun of this video, but my Empties bin is just about full. It's very, very heavy. And let me just show you a brief synopsis here. This whole thing is empty. Just one of those little disclaimers. If you've ever seen one of these videos, you've probably heard this before. I am not a trash fiend. I am not just gonna go dump these all in the dumpster when I'm done. I do recycle according to whatever I can recycle. I do care about the environment, so please don't leave any hate comments about trash. These are the products that I have liked enough to finish them up or have disliked enough to put them in here with still some product in them. So we're gonna go through everything. Most of this stuff is repeat stuff that you've seen before. This will be our second video of Empties. So if you'd like to see my last one, I will link that for you. It should be over here. By the way, if I'm messing with my shirt through this whole video, I apologize. It's really cute. It's really old, so I'm sorry you can't get it, but this is like a 5-year-old shirt that I almost never wear because the beading is so heavy that it constantly falls down. So I apologize if I'm fiddling with this throughout the video. I just wanted to wear something pretty and interesting, and basically it's one of the like 3 shirts I have that isn't a t-shirt or a tank top. So the first thing that's kind of jumping out at me that you guys haven't seen yet is these wipes. These are the Equate Nighttime Soothing Makeup Removing Wipes. I enjoy these very much. This is my second or third time purchasing this product, both the Pond's version and I think the Neutrogena version of the purple kind of like soothing scent nighttime wipes. Both of the other brands contain castor oil, and if you've been around here very long, you know that I'm highly allergic to that. These are my wipes of choice. I really enjoy them. They're very economical because Walmart makes them themselves. I actually just repurchased a double pack of these, in which they're even cheaper than if you buy these pack of 40 towelettes individually. But most of the standard size wipe packages have 30 wipes, and these have 40. I believe these are about $3.50 or $3.79 for a package of 40, which is really good. Or you can get the double pack, which is 2 of these stacked together for about $6. So it's really, really a good choice. I'm not someone who uses makeup wipes on my face in the evening, but I am someone who uses it at my vanity when I'm swatching things or cleaning up. You know, I do a lot of swatching and that sort of thing for my videos and for just my everyday life. I did finish one micellar water. This is the L'Oreal for all skin types. Oh, nope. Normal to dry skin. I really enjoy both this and the Garnier micellar water with the pink lid. That's the one I have right now. That's what I had on backup waiting for this one to be done. I did enjoy this. I enjoy them about the same, so whichever one is on sale is what I will pick up and stock next. It does take me a long time to get through. It's very economical in my opinion and less waste involved than wipes and less agitation to my skin as well. I went through, oh gosh, see? This shirt is obnoxious. So I went through 3 of my tried and true Tree Hut sugar scrubs. They're all different flavors, so I'll tell you what they are. I have Island Kiwi, Pomegranate and Acai, Passion Fruit, and Guava. I love these scrubs. They're about $6.50 or $7.50 depending on where you find them. I sometimes find them at grocery stores. I sometimes find them at Ulta. They're really great quality and very inexpensive. They're pretty minimal ingredients, and I mean the flavors change the ingredient deck a little bit. There's also the original shea flavor, well, scent, that's just kind of a light and sweet. That's nice if you don't want something fruity or something that might interfere with your other fragrance products you might layer on afterwards. I don't experience an issue. I'd say that the passion fruit and guava is probably my favorite. Aside from, I also really like the tropical mango flavor, and I think that one's in my shower right now. This is the scrub that's always in my shower. I go through it rather quickly. It's fantastic. It has just the perfect like oil to granules ratio. There's not a bunch of pooling liquid product in here once all the scrub part is gone. It's not like that at all. It's a really nice kind of paste consistency. And I don't find that this clogs up my shower drain or anything like that. It doesn't coat my shower in any weird way, which tends to happen with oilier scrubs. It doesn't make me slip and fall and break my neck in the shower either. 2 of my body butter, my regular body butter. This is the Soap & Glory Smoothie Star Body Butter Cream. I love this stuff. The scent is just absolutely delicious to me. As someone who wears kind of light and sweet scents, this blends very well with the fragrances that I choose while not being too overpowering, but still adding a little bit of something. I have 2 or 3 on backup. These are just fantastic, and I tend to get them when they are buy one, get one 50% off, or buy 2, get 1 free. You can find Soap & Glory at Walgreens, CVS, Ulta, Target carries them, lots and lots of places. I said in my last Empties that there would be one of these in every one, and so far, true. Nizoral shampoo. This is what I cocktail with my more expensive shampoo every time I wash my hair. This helps to prevent any sort of buildup on my scalp. That was a real issue for me for a couple of years, and it was something that no other dandruff shampoo really could assist me with. This active ingredient is called ketoconazole. There's a 1% concentration in here. For a while, I also had a 2% prescription strength shampoo as well, and I actually found that this works better on my hair and my scalp than the prescription strength one does. So that's why I continue to repurchase this. I think it's lovely. Ooh, more wipes. I have a little small travel pack of the simple cleansing facial wipes, just the regular. I don't like these. I think I have one more package of this that I'm working on right now, but I do not enjoy this product at all. I do not think it's very good at removing makeup, especially if that's what you're using this for. If you're using this as your end of the day, cleanse your makeup off before you wash your face. I just don't think it's very effective. It may be because it's a similar formula to the Simple Micellar Water, which I also do not care for. I haven't really found anything in the Simple line that personally works for my skin. My husband uses their skincare, but it's none of it has worked for me thus far. So if that changes, you guys will hear about it, but these wipes are not my favorite. I got through them, but I wasn't happy about it. I went through 2 of my favorite L'Oreal masks. This is the Exfoliate and Refine mask that has the little granules for exfoliation in it. I love these. As being someone who is both acne prone and prone to texture, I exfoliate my skin a lot. I really enjoy this mask for doing that about 2 to 3 times a week. So I do go through them kind of quickly. It's only about a $10 or a $12 mask, depending on where you pick this up. I'm currently testing the matching cleanser for this mask. That's the one that drew me in the most because of the exfoliation factor. That is something I like to cleanse with every once in a while. I finished my little sample size of the Origins scrub, which I really enjoy, but is often sold out on Sephora.com, and if I can find a cheaper replacement, I will. So I've been trying the L'Oreal cleanser, the exfoliating cleanser, and I will update you guys on that once I have my thoughts gathered. Right now I'm still just kind of in the testing phases. I was very sad to finish this little Origins Modern Friction sample, but I really enjoyed it. It was really nice. If it's stuff I know I want anyway. I tend to hoard things until they send me an email saying that I can get some sort of sample of a skincare product that I want to try, and then I'll place my order so that I get something like this additionally to test out. I loved this. I think this is great. I may actually end up purchasing this, so good sampling. Good job, Sephora. Crystal Collagen Gold Powder Eye Masks in here. A couple of the packaging from the eye masks in here. I know I've used more than 2 of them, but that's just how many I put in here. I really enjoy these masks. These are featured in my treatments and masks video. I will link that for you if you are interested. I actually have a full skincare playlist, so if you're wondering what my skincare routine looks like and that sort of thing, you can start there. I will be doing an updated one in a little while. For now, you guys have most of my current products in that video there. I'll link that playlist for you. My eyes get puffy. Whether it's because I cried or I ate salt or whatever, it's life. So it's nice to have something in my back pocket to kind of fix that when it gets a little out of control. I also have in here 2 of these Nip Fab Daily Glycolic Fix Cleansing Pads. I enjoy these. They have recently launched a version of these that doubles as a cleanser, so it's a foaming pad. I've not tried that yet. I really enjoyed these. However, as you may have seen on my Instagram, I've been incorporating some of the Ordinary skincare products in my skincare routine, and one of them is the 7% glycolic acid toning solution. So I just haven't had a need for these since the glycolic is so strong in that. I just use it once a day, but I do have another one of these on backup for when I'm more acne prone, or if I need to be doing glycolic toning twice a day, then I'll switch back to this product, because I can't really do that with the Ordinary one. I finally finished my little Tatcha Polished Classic Rice Enzyme Powder. This is a light exfoliator. If you're someone who's very sensitive to exfoliation, I think that you should try this product out. It's really nice because it is a powder. You mix it with a tiny bit of water to create a paste, and it very gently, enzymatically exfoliates your skin. It's very gentle, and you can't really do a whole lot of damage if you're kind of an aggressive scrubber. I believe this size is $15 to try, either on Tatcha's website or at Sephora. I would encourage you to do that. It lasted me a very, very long time, and since it is a dry powder, you don't have to worry about it getting bad or turning over like a liquid product would. The writing has completely worn off on this, so let me explain what this is. This is a little travel size or trial size of the Erno Laszlo Sensitive Cleansing Oil. I talked about this a couple videos back because I was explaining a purchase that I made in my haul video and had to explain that I had started experimenting with this cleansing oil. I really, really enjoyed this. It was very effective. It helped my skin kind of figure itself out. I was going through a bit of a rough patch where my skin was just not agreeing with my cleanser. I've been using my Purity cleanser for 4 or 5 years now, and my skin is not happy with it anymore. So I had to start experimenting. That's when I whipped out this little sample to try. And I'm still using the little cleansing bar that came with this. It's almost gone now. But when I realized that the full-size product of this retails for $58, I knew I had to make some other investigations first. So I'm trying a less expensive cleansing oil right now, and we'll see, because now that I've tried this, it's a good comparison point for other cleansing oils. I finished my first Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Moisturizer. This you guys heard me talk about when I repurchased it. I believe, purchased a third one that is waiting for that second one to die out. It's not going to happen real soon, but it will happen eventually. I adore this moisturizer. It's wonderful. I will say it again. I said this the last time I mentioned this moisturizer, but if you live in a primarily air-conditioned climate with absolutely no moisture, this is not going to help you at all. If there's no humidity in the air for your skin to kind of absorb that water, this is not going to help you. The whole point of hyaluronic acid is that it attracts water from the air, atmospheric vapor. If there is no vapor, you get no moisture. I have been trying to find other replacements for it and have not had luck thus far. So if I do find a replacement for this, you guys will be the first to know. I went through my first jar of the Clear and Comfort Mask by L'Oreal of their Pure Clay line. I love this mask. It's lovely, especially if you are a combination skin type. I would say even if you don't have acne, this is a great mask. If you struggle with redness, if you struggle with dryness, if you struggle with imbalance in your skin, I just feel like this is the combination mask of dreams, because it hydrates without overhydrating, and it cleans the pores. It helps to accelerate the healing process of my acne, at least. I just feel like this is a great mask. Like when I don't know what mask to put on, I put on this one, and it has never steered me wrong. It always leaves me better off than before I put it on, and that's all I really need from a mask. I need it to be kind of a quick fix situation, and that's exactly what that is. If you haven't heard me talk about this mask before, I will link that video for you where I demoed it in the eye over here, so that you can check that out. It is my most popular video on this channel. It's almost at 3,000 views now, so thank you guys for your support and for sharing that video. If you did, I really appreciate that. Kind of boring, but I finished my solid brush cleaner by Sephora Collection. This guy, I believe, is 14 bucks. There's little crumbs of soap still in there, but I really like this brush cleaner. I think it's comparable to the Beauty Blender cleanser. That's just my opinion. This is what I use to clean my Beauty Blender or my foundation sponge every day. I have another one. I finished a sample of a little trial size of the Ole Henriksen Truth Sugar Glow Polishing Mask. This I thought was good, but not great. I would say that it's a nice mask if you don't mind really kind of big, rough sugar granules to exfoliate with. I personally don't like that. I thought it was fine. I mean, it's a cleansing, smoothing, and brightening mask. I wouldn't say that it smooths and brightens as well as the L'Oreal one, so that kind of tells you how I feel about it. This just wasn't my favorite. Nothing against Ole Henriksen, it just wasn't my favorite. Oh, and I also finished this trial size of the Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser. I thought this was really nice. I used this in the morning since it didn't claim to be a particularly makeup removing cleanser. Plus it had little granules in it that I think would have screwed up my Clarisonic, so I couldn't use it with that. It was a little drying for me, being a combination skin type, as a morning cleanser, but I think this would be a beautiful cleanser for oily type skin, and particularly if you experience texture, because this does kind of exfoliate lightly in the morning. Tata Harper is particularly expensive because I think she grows all of her ingredients on a farm. I can't remember exactly where it's located, so please don't crucify me over that. I've enjoyed the things that I've tried. Throw the product. I've enjoyed the Tata Harper things that I have tried, however, at $50 to $100 a piece, I just haven't really invested in that line in full-size form. So forgive me, that just seems a little painful. This Ole Henriksen Empower Foaming Milk Cleanser had hit the end of its shelf life. I had not finished it. They actually don't even make this cleanser anymore, so it's just time for it to go. That's that. It doesn't exist anymore. If you search for that cleanser, you're not going to find it. There was no point in me hanging on to it anymore. I finished up 2 different serums in the last 6 months. I finished my Fresh Black Tea Age Delay Firming Serum. I really enjoy this. I would totally go back to using this. It's a really effective delivery system because you can get just as many drops as you want by kind of bending this. I just really like it. It really does feel like a corset for the face. You can feel kind of the tightening happening. It says it defines and firms. I would agree with that. I think it really does firm the skin, and I had a great time with this product. It is pricey. I believe the size is $75, so this Anthony High Performance Anti-Wrinkle Glycolic Peptide Serum I finished. I was devastated when I finished this because it was just that good. I feel like because it has the glycolic, it helps prevent any acne from kind of starting and initiating formation while I'm sleeping. And because it's anti-wrinkle, it's doing some preventative skincare as far as anti-aging. So that's the type of thing that I really like right now. I definitely noticed a difference when there was no serum in my skincare routine for a few weeks. That was really not a fun few weeks for me. Got another one. We're all good now. All is right in the world. Another skincare item that I finished up, I mean, it's not completely gone, but it probably should be by this point, is the Mario Badescu Drying Lotion. This is something I repurchase every year or two. It does have a 2-year shelf life, and this one I think was just past the 2-year mark, so it was time to replace. I have a new one in my bathroom. But you can see how far down the liquid has gone and how much little sediment is left. This drying lotion is amazing. Kate Somerville makes the exact same thing, and she calls it Eradicate and charges about $10 more for it. I think this is a wonderful product. Whoever you prefer, go ahead and support them. That's fine. It makes no difference to me. For acne and for under the skin blemishes, those kind of cystic spots, this really helps to accelerate their healing process. And I tend to put this on at night because otherwise you look like you dotted calamine lotion all over you and it looks kind of silly. Trial size of the Shiseido Ultimate Sun Protection Cream in SPF 50+ with Wet Force. I enjoyed this. Well, let me qualify that. I enjoyed this as a more of a body sunscreen. I couldn't use this on my face. It was far too fragranced. I was getting irritated with it. So I used this on my neck and chest and used something else on my face. But this expired and I just don't want to be using expired sunscreen and relying on that. So this had to go. It was just time. If you don't deal well with fragrance, then I wouldn't recommend that as a facial SPF for you. Both of these little trial sunscreens that I had expired as well. This Clarins Broad Spectrum SPF 50 and the Dr. Dennis Gross Dark Spot Sun Defense in SPF 50. I unfortunately did not try this before it expired, so I was really sad about that. This is something I do want to try. I just unfortunately let it expire before I tried it. And this Clarins is good, but it is not a mineral or physical sunscreen, so it's not something that's going to earn a permanent spot in my collection. This also expired, so just time to go. This sample I received with my Shuamura purchase, and this is the Suya Skin, and it's called their Youthful Bouncy Fine Emulsion. This is so fragranced, it should not be a face product. This has like straight up perfumey scent. And this is supposed to be an emulsion or like a serum or an essence. This irritated my skin so badly. I should have opened it and smelled it before taking this on my trip, but I took this along with my skincare on my trip and was going to use this as like a nighttime serum when I was in between bottles of this, and my skin was so angry. I think this is more for oily skin anyway. But still, this being combination and being in a place where I was producing a lot of oil, I thought I'd be okay, but this has so much fragrance in it. It smelled like I was just spraying perfume on my face, like that, or spreading perfume on my face. It was nasty, so sorry Shuamura, didn't sell me on that one. It wasn't great. I remember this not being that good. This Heal Genius foot cream by Soap & Glory was not my favorite. I didn't think it did anything particularly special. I just now use my regular lotion on my feet because that just didn't make sense to me. I also discovered that I still had a MAC lipstick in my collection that I'm allergic to. So I took the liberty of putting that in my Empties. This is an amplified lipstick by MAC in the shade Cosmo. It's very pretty, but I just realized that I can't wear any of the formulations other than the cream sheens because they all contain castor oil. Those are the only MAC lipsticks you will be seeing on my channel. This one's gotta go. I finished a Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner Plus Serum in the shade Ultra Black. This should not surprise you. This is my favorite liner at the drugstore, and I'm currently working on a brown one. I have 2 black ones on backup. This liner is amazing. It's about $10, so get it on sale. Physicians Formula is a little pricey at the drugstore. I also finished a Great Lash by Maybelline, the Lots of Lashes rendition. I love this mascara. It's the original formula with a way better brush. This is my favorite. This is the best $4.50 you can spend at the drugstore is on this mascara right here. It's amazing. I've worn it for 48 hours without flaking. It's a great cheap mascara. Good to have on hand. I always have one of these on backup. I also finished this Make Me Brow by Essence in the shade Blondie Brows. This was just looking a little too washed out for me. It was looking like I was putting gray highlights in my brows, and that's not the look I was going for. So I switched to the slightly darker shade of this, which is number 3, and I like that a lot better. So that's what I'm using currently. A couple more things. I put this Equate Beauty Self-Tan Foaming Mousse in here because this, though it did not technically hit its expiration date, turned green. So that was really fun. It's really fun to have a self-tanning experience where I turned green. Not really. It was not fun, but has to go. Sexy Hair Spray Clay Texturizing Spray Clay. No. This is weight in a spray can. If you have fine hair, do not use this product. It's terrible. It gives you texture, but it weighs about a ton. As someone with fine hair, I do not endorse this product. I don't like it, and I will not be purchasing it. If you like a product by the end of it, that says something special about it, is why I continue to do these videos. I think I always know when I'm ending an Empties video because of how dry my throat becomes. That's all the products that I've finished in the last like 4 to 6 months. I can't remember exactly when we did the last one. Hope this helps. If you guys have any questions for me, please leave them down below. And if I mentioned any of these products in other videos, they will be linked for you. Go check those out before you leave questions for me, because I may have answered it already, just not here. I hope you're having a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. I hope you subscribe if you haven't already. We would love to have you back here for 2 beauty videos a week from me. You can always kind of direct the course of this channel as well. I'm open to suggestion. I love when you guys request videos, and I don't think, well, there's one video that I've already filmed that has not gone up yet that you guys have requested, but I've done all of my requested videos, so don't hesitate to ask. You just might get it. If there's anything you'd like to see from me, write it in the comments down below. I love that. I welcome that. And until next time, keep dreaming.